All right, this is Thomas Bird here, and I'm going to go over the Ultramarine list that we're running in today's battle. First up, I'm running a Supreme Command with Guilliman as my Warlord, and then I'm running a patrol with a Techmarine and Tigurius. In that patrol, I have a unit of scouts all kitted out with bolters. I got a heavy bolter in there, have a few extra points, a storm bolter on the sergeant. I have a unit of intercessors with a thunder hammer. I've upgraded him to a master-crafted thunder hammer. I have 3 units of Victrix Guard, a Thunderfire Cannon, a Relic Contemptor with 2 Twin Las and a Cyclone Missile Launcher. I have a Land Speeder Storm for those scouts. I have a Relic Leviathan with 2 Storm Cannon arrays and 1 Hunter Killer Missile. I have 2 Impulsors to transport the guys, Shield Domes, and the extra Iron Harrow Heavy Stemmer. So a couple extra points just thrown in there. Points were a little extra. I did buy a Warlord trait and upgrade that Techmarine to a Master of the Forge, so his Warlord trait is Adept of the Codex, generating command points. So all told, Patrol and Supreme Command and all the upgrades, I'm down to 12 CP to start the game with.
All right, now on the Eldar / Harlequin side, we'll kind of go over this. So I have a lot of CP going down the drain, so I'm going to go from 12 down to 9 right away because of the having 2 detachments. So in the craft world, we've got 3 Fire Prisms here. We've got a Farseer on a bike, a Warlock on a bike, and we've got 5 Warp Spiders. The craft world trait for this is going to be they always have cover over 12 inches away, and then 1's equal 2 for the Psychers. My Psychers over here will kind of go over the powers once we get into game. And then for the Harlequins, we've got 3 squads of 5 troops all rocking embraces. We're going to see how those kind of work out and which weapon is kind of the best. No fusion or anything like that. And then we've got a Solitar, a Shadowseer, a Death Jester, and a Troupe Master. The CP that I'm spending here on the Solitar is to give him the extra 6 inches to movement and also keep Blitz. The Shadowseer is going to have the Veil of Time, the minus 6 inches for the extra pivotal roll to your shooting. So it's going to be harder to shoot anything that's within 6 inches of him that's Harlequin. Death Jester, I am not giving him anything extra. He's just going to be rocking his 1 pivotal roll, which is you can't shoot Overwatch, and minus 2 inches to your movement. And then the Troupe Master has the Fang as the relic, and as well as an extra pivotal roll for wounding vehicles and Mossners on 2s, and then he'll keep his normal pivotal roll as well. So I am down to 6 CP. Bum, bum, bum. And then over here, we've got 3 transports, and we've got 6 bikes. So that's kind of what we're going to be rocking right there. And now we're going to get into our deployment and first turn. All right, here we are on the top of the turn. I'm going to go over kind of the deployment and the terrain that we have here. So let's start off with the Eldar side. What mission are we playing, Thomas? Thomas is going to grab the mission while I start to go over this. So we've got this Dawn of War deployment here. Huge shout outs to 3D6 Wargaming for these awesome mats that we got here, kind of going around the battle of that table edge. So it's nice and clean now. They also got these sweet little markers to mark our terrain. So what mission we got?
Mission 21 of the Grand Tournament Package.
All right, mission 21. I'm going to show it.
And destroy.
So there you go. We've got these 6 objectives. So we've got an objective there. We've got an objective over here. We've got 2 in the middle. And then when we flip all the way to the other side of the table, we've got 1 somewhere back here. Is the Dreadnought on top of it? Dreadnought's on top of it. Good. And then 1 over there. So I was the attacker. He started to deploy first. I've got 2 Fire Prisms over here. I was really worried about this line of sight right here, but unfortunately I had to make something vulnerable. So I've got 2 Fire Prisms here. I've got this transport with the Solitar. He's inside of it, just putting him next to it. We got the bikes here. In case I was going to go second, I got the Shadowseer there so that if I need to use the strat to make them minus to wound. And I placed this outside of range so that his Leviathan wouldn't be able to reach any of this because of the minus 6 inches. So super, super good to have that. And then inside that transport is the Death Jester. And then this one over here, we've got the Troupe Master, another Fire Prism, some Psychers, and Warp Spiders to hopefully try to go and get some objectives over on that side of the board. Terrain on this side of the board is going to be all the buildings are ruins. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ruins total, all obscuring and everything like that. So there's a lot of obscuring. We're going to see how that plays out. Then we've got these ones marked. We've got woods on both sides, on this side and on his side. And then we've got 2 armored containers over here and over here. So those give you cover if you're drawing a line of sight between it. These are going to be minus to move for not fly, dense cover, difficult terrain, breachable, defensible, pretty cool stuff. We'll see how this terrain plays out. And then Thomas, how did you deploy and what was your thoughts over here?
Yeah, so going back and forth, I had to deploy first, so I was trying to draw them out, but I have a lot of guys in transport. So I have my intercessors in this transport. I have my 6 Victrix Guard inside that transport. These transports are pretty awesome because I can move and then jump out. So it lets me get onto an objective and still use my infantry to raise the banner. I did aggressively deploy a Contemptor on this line to draw a line of sight of his tanks. But he ended up winning the roll to go first. I rolled a 1, he rolled a 6. So I spent 2 command points to redeploy, and I kind of tucked these guys back in. So I've moved the Thunderfire cannon back a little bit just to make it difficult for him to shoot. We are using these ruins as the angles here. So this triangle here is kind of the base, to count as inside. So this guy's outside for the purpose of obscuring. These guys are in the ruins so they can be seen and shot through it, and they can shoot back through it as well.
And then you've got these guys here.
Yeah, so I got Leviathan. I got Guilliman hanging out within 3 inches of his friend. Really just trying to watch these angles here. I do have a Hunter Killer, but as he said, I'm kind of out of range for my 24-inch guns from the clowns with his -6 to my shooting. Really hurts the Leviathan's 24-inch guns.
Yep.
Kind of the plan here is I do have scouts. They may jump out and raise the banner. When you raise the banner, one of the benefits of it is you score points every turn if it's still your objective, but it also makes that objective yours until someone else claims it. So I can claim that and then run off. So I'll jump out during my turn, claim it, and then if the scouts are still alive, they can hop back in that transport and then fly away.
And we didn't go over secondaries, so what secondaries do you have?
So I chose...
So he's got Raise the Banner as one of them.
Raise the Banner. I got Bring It Down, which is kill his vehicles. He's got
lots of vehicles. Lots of vehicles
and
over
then
there.
While We Stand. So that's basically, I get 5 points for each of my 3 most expensive models if they're alive at the end of the game. So that's going to be the Leviathan, it's going to be Guilliman, and then it's going to be that Relic Contemptor. So trying to keep those guys alive. They're fairly sturdy. He's got a lot of shooting, but these guys got a lot of good saves. So hopefully they stay alive.
And then on my side, I chose Line Breaker. So I need to have 2 things in his deployment zone at the end of my turn. So I've kind of got the Warp Spiders to do that. I've got these Psychers to help do that. I've got a lot of fast stuff. So we'll see how that plays out. Pierce the Veil. This is the new Psychic one. So my plan is for these bikes to kind of jump over into this corner and just try to score Psychic stuff being within 6 inches of his table edge. So we'll see how that is. I only got to do it twice in the game, and I get 8 points. 4 times in the game, and I get 15 points. So it's very possible that's really good. And then I'm choosing Raise the Banners as well. I'm not too sure about this one for my army, so we'll kind of just see how it plays out. And we will be back at the end of the movement and psychic phase when we start shooting some stuff. All right, we are back at the end of turn 1's psychic phase. Here's kind of what we did in the movement. We jumped out the Troupe Master here. He's going to raise a banner right there. Then if we jump over to this one, the Solitair's over here. He raised the banner there. I just kind of shifted this guy to be a little bit better line of sight. This guy right here can see the Dreadnoughts, so we're good. The Shadowseer ran up here, and then his power went off successfully. So the bikes basically were right there, and now they're all the way there. So that's super big for me that went off without a hitch, and I was just out of deny range for him, so that was an accident that happened in my favor. And he's within 3 inches of this vehicle. I wasn't going to overextend and go to here because I was more concerned about protecting this character right now. Then over here, the Warp Spiders are their 4d6 movement, and they're raising the banner on this objective. And then I've got the Death Jester still inside here. I didn't really think I was going to need him out, so I wanted to stay in the vehicle because otherwise he would have been like way back here exposed by himself. So he's just chilling in there with some guys right now. We're going to kind of protect that objective. And then over on this side of the board, I've got a clown car protecting these guys from getting charged essentially, and they're up on there, so he would need a pretty far charge to get up there. I casted Executioner and Smite. I only did 3 mortal wounds over onto the speeder right there. I'm trying to push up here to then get Line Breaker in the next turn and start doing my psychic powers. I'm really out of range for anything else, and then I got Protect off over here on my Warp Spiders. So really good psychic stuff, and now we're going to go into shooting, and the easiest thing to start with is going to be the Fire Prisms. So we're going to link fire with the Fire Prisms into the Dreadnought back there. This guy right here, so we're going to spend a CP for that. So now I'm only going to be able to shoot with 2 of them to start off because one has to shoot at the end of the shooting phase. So we're going to do the 2 first. We're going to have the D3 shot profile. So we're going to have 4 D3 shots here. And that's a terrible number of shots.
5 shots, baby.
Let's use purple dice. So 5 shots. We're looking for 3s, rerolling everything. And we're looking for tough 7, so strength 9. Looking for 3s, rerolling everything. Don't even need the rerolls. Look at that. These are whatever your invone is. 5 up invone. 5 ups.
Nothing.
They're D3 each. Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 6-ups for you.
6-up on the pains. I take 7 wounds.
So you take 7 wounds. So he's down to 5.
It's down to 5.
So now here's what's interesting is I still have this 1 to shoot. And I can also charge him if I need to with these bikes over here. So putting all the bikes into him is probably a little overkill. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 bikes into the Thunderfire, and I'm going to do 3 bikes into the Dreadnought. And we're going to see what we can kind of do over there. And the reason I'm doing the bikes is for the mortal wound purposes and everything like that. So I'm going to try to roll dice over here.
Do you need to fire the rest of the Fire Prisms?
So that was 2 of them. I have to shoot the one that they're linking through at the end of the shooting phase.
Okay.
So basically it might be wasted. So like it still targets him, but it might just be wasted. So I've got 3 bikes into the Dreadnought. Let's do first. So 3 D6 shots. That's pretty good. Yes, 3d6. So I need 3s, no minuses on this at all. A lot of not 3s, not even any 3s actually, 4s. And then I'm looking for 4s. So you got 1 save at -1.
This is a save too.
The 5s are? It's strength 4 only.
Yes, tough 7.
Oh, yeah, okay. So you have 3 normal saves, and then you'll have 3 plus 4 mortals.
So 4 mortals and then 3 saves. These are -1, so taking 3 ups on the saves.
Fails 2.
6-ups here. Takes 1 wound.
And then 4 mortals.
4 mortals. So 6-ups here. Do I want to spend to take... So... work now. Just want to stay alive. We'll try to keep the Thunderfire here alive. So 6 here.
Yep.
Nothing. So 5 would have. I would have saved 1. So I've taken a total of 4
That was
plus 1 more.
Yeah, so 5 totals. That should get him.
Yeah.
Does he blow up at all?
Doesn't
No.
have to.
And even if you did try to keep him alive, remember the Fire Prism was still going to shoot at him.
Yep.
So it probably wouldn't be worth it. And then you've got at the Thunderfire. There we go. There we go. So this is like rolling really, really hot for these bikes. This does not ever happen. This is like a absolute hoax that I'm getting this many shots. At least in my book, this never happens.
6.
So I need 5s and then 4s. 5s and 6s do mortals.
Holy moly.
So 2.
So it just dies from the mortals.
Yeah, because these are D3 each. All right, so that was successful, I guess. So shot, those guys shot. This guy over here, I guess he'll just. Can you? Can we measure?
Gotcha.
Let's measure this real quick. If this guy here can reach the Techmarine that's inside the window over here, yeah, you want to give me a 24?
It's really actually pretty close. So 24 is right there. So I think he's out to the base.
Okay. So he does not reach there. I can't shoot Guilliman. I guess he'll just throw a couple shots. No, I can't. So right here, this is obscuring all the way to this. So I'm not going to be able to shoot through that. I'll throw the laser there. So that guy's not going to be able to shoot at any of that stuff. So he's not going to be able to shoot. So nothing else is going to happen there. Now what I could do is I could fire and fade these guys, but instead they're going to obviously try to charge over here instead. So there's no reason to do that. Warp spiders can't shoot. They're out of range. This clown car back here is just going to throw some shots into the speeder. So he's going to have 6 shots, just shuriken cannons. I'm going to be looking for 4s on this. Wow. Big nothing right there. I don't even know about showing dice. Big nothing.
Where was that earlier?
Yeah. So then this guy here, he's not going to be able to see anything either. Everything is pretty much obscured where I'm placed, which is okay. Not too concerned. So now we are going to go into the charge phase, and I'm going to charge these bikes into both of those guys. Yeah, there's no reason not to. So we're going to do that, and we'll be right back. All right, so we made the charge with 9 inches. Thomas chose to do the 2 CP strat. He shot Guilliman at him, and both of them shot Overwatch as well. Nothing happened, though. There was one flamer shot that went through, made the save. 3-up, invo save is not the worst to make. So what we're going to do is we're going to punch 3 guys if I was going to do any type of pile and stuff. Just in case guys don't die, what I basically want to do right here, right, is this guy wants to come around here, and this guy wants to go to here. This guy's not going to be able to do too much. He has to end closer. He's right in the middle of both of them. He's pretty much just going to go right there. This guy doesn't really fit. So we're just going to kind of squeeze in a little bit here. I really only need 1 guy trapped. I could pile in, additional to go around there if this guy dies. So we're going to swing 3 guys onto there. I'm going to have 4 attacks each because of the, I don't know what it's called. I'm going to say it's a craft world, but I don't know what it's called for Harlequins. I get the extra attack, so I'm looking for 3s here. No rerolls or anything like that. And then I'm looking for 4s. And so you're going to have 4 at -2, and they're flat 2 damage each.
So 4 ups. I have to make 3 of these to stay alive. Or just lose 3 of them. So this guy dies.
That guy dies. And then the same thing into the other guy. Looking for 3s. And looking for 4s. 6. Fail 3, so it's 6.
He dies, yeah.
So both of them die. So unfortunately, it probably would have been better for me if I would have kept one of them alive. I almost should have swung more onto one guy and just left the one guy alive to be trapped in there. Yes, he could spend the CP and get out of it, but at least then I'm making him burn his CP. But that's okay. That's the only charge that happened and everything. So that's the end of my turn. We're going to go on to Thomas's turn now. All right, so movement phase. What did you got going on here?
All right, so the Vitreous Guard jumped out, and then the transport moved. So I really got to force. I'm in trouble here. There's a lot of guys here. I don't have enough things to crack open these tanks. But I'm going to try to assault some stuff and try to get some movement out of it. Scouts jumped out and claimed the objective. They raised the banner.
Back there.
And then their transport moved up. Over here, this transport moved up to claim the objective.
Yep.
And then these guys moved up afterwards, so they're raising the banner back here. Gills and Leviathan are going to try to deal with this transport, and maybe if I clear it off, I'll be able to take out that character there.
And then psychic powers, he did smite, he did a single mortal wound over here. I tried to deny it, nothing, and then he got null zone off. So that's really big for kind of protecting this over here for me from charging it. All right, what do you want to start with, sir?
Let's go ahead and shoot the Leviathan because we know that that's going to happen.
Yep.
The real question is, do I want to shoot this missile now? I think I have to. I really wish I had 3. I'm going to shoot the missile down here.
All right, so the missile is going to go downtown onto that clown car.
It's just the skinniest of margins to draw the line to the fin right through that.
You can kind of see the laser.
So shooting the missile here.
Okay.
You are a clown car, so you're -1, but I'm next to Guilliman, so I'm getting full rerolls. It hits. Strength 8. Rerolling 1s to wound.
Lucky ducky.
Precision 2.
2, but he needs a 3.
Ah!
And that is the only missile that you had?
That's the only one.
And usually Thomas runs them with multiple missiles.
Well, then, now we're shooting all the guns at that clown car.
Okay, all the guns into there.
He's -1 to hit.
Yep, but you got the rerolls of everything.
3s. That's 19 hits.
That's pretty good.
And then strength 7, looking for 3s again. And rerolling 1s to win. Rerolling 1s. All right, so we got 5, 10, 14.
Okay, so I need another 5 after this, looking for 4 up in bones.
1, 2, 3, that's enough to kill it.
Yep.
Does it explode?
Does it explode? Let's see. No. And then I got to roll for the guys inside, so there's 5 guys inside.
5 1s.
So they're all good, so I'm going to take them out. All right, so the guys have come out, and what I've done is I've put them in distance so Guilliman cannot shoot them because of the -6 inches to the range because of the Shadowseer, so it's a really strong ability. I really like it right now. What do you got next?
All right, I'm going to shoot the Land Spear Storm to try to soften up the guys. He's got to have 3 to screen that guy, so if I can kill 3 guys,
Yep.
I can do some work.
And what gun does that have? Just bolters?
It's got a heavy bolter and it's got a Cerebus launcher. The Cerebus launcher is going to be only 18 inches, so you -6 is not going to be in range.
Yep.
So I'm going to have to shoot it here at
The bolter will just reach by a couple inches.
So we'll shoot the other gun here at the Warp Spiders.
All right, so let's see if the Warp Spiders will be -1 to hit. They're -1 to hit. They don't explode.
So here's the D6 shots from the Cerebus launcher on the spiders. 6 shots.
There you go.
-1 to hit, so hitting on 4s. Strength 4. 2 wounds, no negatives.
2 wounds, no negatives. So I have 2 ups.
Because you're protected.
Because I'm protected.
Doesn't care.
Good.
Here's a heavy bolter on the clowns. 3s. And 3s. Just 1. So 1 -2 doesn't
Just
matter.
4 up in bone. It's good.
All right. We got to shoot this. Nothing
Yep.
left to shoot at except for the clowns.
Okay.
So not in rapid fire range. So 2 storm bolters and then an Iron Hell heavy stubber. Hitting the full rolls. 3s with Guilliman. And then normally 3s, but you have the Shadowseer, so
Yep.
4s. Forgot to do that a second ago. And then reroll the 1s. So 4 saves on the clowns. Maybe should have shot them first.
Fail 1. So one will bite the dust.
That's not going to be enough. Guilliman is going to shoot at the bikes.
Okay.
Is he within rapid fire range? Yes. So 6 shots at the bikes.
Looking for 3s, rerolling everything.
3s. Guilliman, all hit.
Okay.
Straight 6, so 3s. That's it. So 5 -1s, but 2 damage.
So 3 up in bones.
Fail some these. Kills a
Fail
bike.
2 of them, so kills a bike. Yep, kills 1. Cool.
Nice.
It's a win.
So wins. I hate the Leviathan had wasted shots.
This guy can shoot.
He can shoot, yep. Let's come back to him.
Okay.
Save him for last. Let's throw a crack grenade on that vehicle.
Okay. Crack grenade on the vehicle.
Misses at -1 to hit.
Yep.
Here.
Same thing.
Hit, strength 6. Nothing. Here, we're going to throw it on that one.
Okay, so that guy's thrown over there.
Yep.
Oh, go ahead, roll it. I got you.
Hits, strength 6. Nothing.
Okay.
They raise the banner. They can't do anything. We will shoot here At 2-up saves, it doesn't seem useful. I do have the Iron Hail Stubber. It's -3. It's -2.
So they're 1-up basically because oh no, you're within 12, so never mind. If you're over 12, they'd have cover, but they don't because you're within 12. So yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I mean, if I need 3s to wound them, that's probably the best bet I got to kill something.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll shoot there. So Storm Bolters are going to give you a 2-up save, and then the Iron Hail Stubber is going to be -2 this turn. They're going to give you
4-up saves,
4-ups.
and you need 4s because of -1.
Yeah. So here's the Storm Bolters. 4s. 3, so 2-2-ups.
2 2-ups.
Got a wound.
Got one. Yeah, I don't want to kill the Exarch yet, so I'm just going to kill a normal guy.
And then the Stubber. 2 hits. 1 wound, -2.
So 4-up. He's good with a 5. All right, we are in the fight phase. He did some charges here.
All right, so he did not overwatch. I did make some charges. This guy is actually inside the transport, so we'll just stick him up here.
Yep, I got you.
We're going to use the Land Speeder Storm to charge both units, as did the Impulsor. We're going to try to whittle away here.
And you had to use 1 CP on a reroll.
I did have a reroll. They rolled a 3 for their 5-inch charge, so I had to spend a command point for that.
And then these guys made it over there as well.
And they did make it here. I don't really think I'm going to do much damage. I just really want to get some movement here. I have a little bit of an issue here because these guys are objective secure, so potentially they fall out. It could be problematic for me. So I maybe should have done a little bit better job of blocking, but I don't know that I'll actually kill this thing, so it might not really matter this turn. At the start of this phase, fight phase, I can actually control that.
The banner
goes away. And that's it. So let's go ahead and start with this. We'll go ahead and fight here. Believe it or not, Land Speeder Storms, it fights with the Scout profile. So hitting on 3s.
Cool.
It's 2 base attacks and strength 4. So with Shock Assault and strength 4. 2 no negatives on the Warp Spiders. I know they have Protect still.
Yep, so 2-ups. Both good.
All right, so
2-up saves, man. Pretty sweet.
This will go ahead and swing here.
Okay.
Needing 6s. 6. Actually, since we know they're gonna have a 2-up save, and 6 is always hit now. I was thinking -1, I wouldn't be able to even hit it, but now I can. Let's go ahead and hit there. So 4 base, 1 for charging, hitting on 6s. 1 hit, strength 7. 1 wound on the Clown Car. Takes a wound.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and swing with this squad here.
So that squad is going to swing into the car.
Clown Car, so hitting on 2s normally, so 3s with the -1. So only -1 in shooting, so that 2 actually hits. Looking for strength 4, so 5s. 1 invulnerable save from that first squad.
Okay. Whoop-pow.
Right,
it's a 5.
Saves.
It's a 5.
We'll just leave this hole here, just in case the worst thing happens.
So no.
So this guy's gonna
no consolidating on these guys over here. No, they're good.
I think he's gonna pile in kind of this way.
Okay.
2s and 5s. That's a little better.
4, right?
It's like 5.
5. Oh boy.
You kill it right here.
Nope.
Or
I'm making saves today.
Oh, he makes them all. Ooh, it's tough. That is all she wrote.
Oh, you got these guys over here?
Oh, yeah. 6, 9, 10. 2s and 5s. 1.
Good. Telling you, 4-up in bones where it's at.
I don't care about consolidating. Touch, but not really. You can fight me back.
Sweet. So over here, the Warp Spiders, this guy's closest, so he's going to have to swing into there. These 3. Well, I guess I'm going to have to do 2 there and 2 there.
Yeah,
for the Warp Spiders. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Yeah, big 2 attacks into the Land Speeder. 3s.
So
and 5s. 1.
4-up save.
And then into the tank, because of the Exarch. One only hits. One more. Into the other tank. He's good. All right, so we've got 3 attacks. Looking for 3s. I'm going to go into the land speeder, I think makes the most sense. Do I need 5s or do I need 4?
Tough 5, yeah.
Tough 5, so nothing. And then over there, this one. So 3 attacks over into those Victrix Guard. 3s. And 1.
I want to say is it -1?
Oh, you think that these are minus?
I don't know.
They're just poking you.
So 2 up makes it.
Yep, 2 up makes it.
All right, that's the end of the turn. Let's score it up and see what happens.
All right, we'll be back. All right, so we're at the top turn 2 after movement and psychic stuff. Here's kind of what we've done. This guy has advanced here. I spent a CP to give him the auto advancing 6 inches because I want to be really close to this.
Yeah, one of the things we noticed, he has 5 guys in here. He wanted to disembark them, but now the new rules have changed slightly. We just caught this. When you disembark, you have to be wholly within 3, not just toe in.
Huge difference.
Big difference. And it ended up, this little gap was too small to fit his troops. So there's still troops inside. He was going to fall back, but he's like, hey, wait a minute, the vehicle could shoot.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, crap. So now he's staying in combat.
So now stay in combat so the vehicle can shoot and the guys inside can shoot.
Solitar, way back over there.
He was way over here.
He blitzed and he rolled 11. So he's like, I'm coming to get some.
He's all the way over here.
That's not great.
And then on this side of the table.
Yeah, the clown's disembarked, ready to do some work. And then this card jumped over here to protect his characters. He did a psychic power for his secondary and got it off. And then between Smite and
Executioner, see you later.
Picked up all the scouts, poor scouts. And now this Raise the Banner goes away.
And then these guys used their Deep Strike ability to get them out of combat and put them there. Realistically, I probably didn't need that. I honestly could have just got line break from this and I should have put them somewhere else and just kept them safe and Deep Strike a different turn. Now they're super vulnerable if I don't kill his Dreadnought or something to turn on them and kill them. So we'll kind of see what happens there. Fire Prisms are just holding the back line. I still control these objectives. The bikes are coming up over here. We're going to try to do some work. Got to decide if we're going to shoot the tank or the Dreadnought. Probably the Dreadnought with everything. These troops here are raising a banner. And then I had Smite go off here. He denied it. But then I got off the 6-up Feel No Pain bubble on him for Psychic. So that's that. And now we go into shooting stuff. So because these guys can shoot in combat, this thing's got 3 wounds left on it. I'm not really confident that I'm going to take out any of the Victrix Guard, and I've got the Solitar to hopefully come and do work on that. I'm going to put everything into the land speeder to try to pick that up. So we'll do the vehicle and the pistols. So from the vehicle, we're looking for 3s. Oh, it's -1 to hit.
If it's only heavy.
Oh, if it's only heavy. I thought it was all vehicles in combat.
Just heavy.
So only heavy. Doesn't matter either way. And then we
Tough 5.
are going to be looking for 3s. So 1 only, no AP on this.
Won't save. Oh, scouts.
Takes 1 damage.
Down to 2.
Down to 2. And then we've got the 5 pistols inside. I don't have any fusion or anything like that. So looking for 3s. Man, dude. They don't want to kill this thing. So you're going to have... Wait, what's the toughness?
Oh, it's toughness 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like, that don't matter. That don't matter. Nothing else is going to be able to shoot at that thing. That's unfortunate.
I need those 6s.
Luckily, this guy is a tank destroyer. So let's throw these 5 pistols into the Victrix Guard there. Maybe we'll do something. Maybe we won't. Looking for some 3s. These guys don't want to hit anything.
1 rend.
So 1 minus.
Storm shield. Oh, goes through.
And I have nothing to shoot in this back corner over here because there's no guys there. So there's really nothing for me to do there. So over here, because what's the leadership? Is it basically the same on both of them?
Yes.
So we'll just go into the Dreadnought then. So we'll see if we hit on this. And we hit.
Yep.
And so now 2d6, leadership
9.
9. Doesn't matter. Sweet. Okay, so now the question is, do I shoot the bikes first or do I shoot the Fire Prisms first? I'm down to 2 CP, so I'm not going to be able to jump these guys away right now if I link fire, and I need to link fire. I think I'm going to start with all the bikes. Oh, this could be a terrible decision. The bikes have to shoot the Dreadnought because this is -1 to hit. So the bikes have to shoot at everything at the Dreadnought.
Okay.
I don't have a choice.
I'm going to spend a command point, which I totally forgot on the first turn, to make it -1 damage.
Oh.
This Dreadnought that just died so easily.
That doesn't matter against these guys.
Oh, you're right. Not against that. I guess I won't use it.
Yeah, so use it if I need to do it on
But I just thought about it. I was like, oh, crap. I didn't even think about it on my first Dreadnought.
So we've got 5 bikes left. We're going to be looking for D6s here. Whew. So 10, 18, 21.
Handful of dice. He needs 2 hands for this. 21 attacks. Hit on 3s.
That's a pretty good number right there.
I might regret the -1 on the wrong thing. His toughness 8, but 4s will do mortal. So 6 is the wound normally. That's a lot of mortals.
That's pretty good right there. So you've got 1, 2, and then 5s and 6s are saves? Or
it's toughness 8, only 6s are
only
saves.
6s are saves. So you've got 4 normal saves, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mortals.
12 mortal wounds.
So 4 saves, 12 mortal wounds.
All right, so let me do my command point. Do I get it back? I do.
Is that 1 CP?
1 CP.
Let's see if nope. I'm rolling to see if I get a CP because I haven't got one yet.
So that gives me 5 ups against mortal wounds, and then I got 4 saves. So I got 12 mortal wounds. So just let me take those first.
Yep.
So
I guess I should actually.
Freaking bikes. They never do that many mortal wounds. You even lost one.
So are you
This is mortal wounds.
Are you ignoring on 6s or you
On 5s.
on 5s you spent the CP to do 5s?
Yeah. So
2. Didn't even need it, right?
Well, he doesn't have this.
Oh, he doesn't have it.
So he takes 10 wounds, and then I have 4 saves.
Mm-hmm.
These are -1s, so 3 ups. He takes 1 more, so he's got 1 wound left.
Are you kidding me? You're gonna make me link fire all my fire prisms in there for 1 wound.
1 wound left.
Oh man!
The game might be over if my Leviathan dies.
Oh man! 1 wound.
1
Why
wound.
couldn't I have done anything else? I don't want to shoot 3 fire prisms.
You did 12. Wait, hold on. You did 12. I passed 2, so I took
That's
10. And then I only failed 1, so I've taken 11. So I have 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Okay, I feel a little bit better
3 wounds.
now. All right, so I'm gonna have to link fire. I have to. So linking fire. This is the last thing in my shooting phase, so I'm just gonna do them all at the same time.
So you spend a command point?
Yep, spend a command point for it. Do I get it back on 1? No.
I'll go ahead and 1 damage it just to try to stay alive.
Okay. So we're gonna have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Hindsight now. Nice one.
So I'm looking for 3s, rerolling everything. This is like one of my favorite stratagems
I didn't
in the
make
game.
it tough this turn. I went to no zone. Only toughness 8. 3s.
3s, rerolling everything.
Yeah.
All but 1. So 3, 6, 9 total at your 4 up invuln.
No, 1, 2, 3,
5.
4, 5. Does he blow on a 5? I cannot re-roll it. He does. Oh no. We're all in trouble.
Okay. What do you want to start with?
It just does D3, but it is 9-inch bubbles, so it's going to hit pretty much all of my stuff.
And then just my bikes.
your bikes.
And my bikes I'll ignore on 6 ups. Do you want to roll my bikes?
So here's the bikes. 1.
6 up. Nope, take 1 on my bikes.
Tigurius. He's just going to take 3.
There we go, baby.
Rowboat is going to take 1. The tank is going to take 1. And then the intercessors in the back, they're going to kill an intercessor.
All right.
Not those guys?
No,
They're just out. So that's going to do that. We're going to go into charges and we'll be right back. All right, charging over here. I rolled Snake Eyes with the -2 to charge that thing. I had to use my last CP. Oh, speaking of which, on a 1, I get a CP back. Nope. So I'm finding out that I've not got any CP back, and now I'm going to be out of luck. So they made it in there, though. He made it in here. He made it in there. And he made it over there. So we're going to start off with the Solitar. He's going to have 10 attacks, 11 because he charged. With the, I keep forgetting what it's called. The mask, like the special mask ability. So I'm looking for 2s. No rerolls on hits though. So I'm going to miss 2 there. And then I'm going to be looking for, I don't know.
I think it's strength 5 with the caress.
Yeah. All right, so it's strength 4. We're going to reroll the misses. Okay. So you've got 2, 4, 6 at -1, which it doesn't matter, goes to your invuln, and they're flat 3 damage each.
Yes. Oh no! Can't let them go out like that. I'm with command point.
You have 8 CP left.
Got a command point. Stay alive.
Ooh. So just enough. Bites him. We'll just go right towards this guy here. Do you want to interrupt on anything, sir?
Not anymore.
All right, not anymore. I'm going to...
Actually,
yeah.
I will interrupt here.
Over here? Okay.
Well, I kinda like
that makes sense.
Points. Use them up. I already got a command point back.
So you used 1 for a reroll, and a 1 I get it back, and then you used 2 for interrupt. Oops, I don't know why I'm rolling 2 dice. There's the 1 when I need it.
Nope. All right, so interrupting over here.
Yep.
These guys are hitting on 2s. Here.
Roll wherever you want. I got you.
Those are actual victory cards.
They are victories. Yeah, they all hit. And then 3s. Got 8 wounds, 7 wounds.
7. All right, looking for 4s. I will fill 3. 3 guys just dying. Yeah, just pull them for me. Thank you. And then we will attack with the tank here. So I've got 6 attacks because I charged, and then +2 for the battle round. And I'm going to be looking for 3s, and I still have his warlord trait of rerolling a hit or a wound roll if I need it. So I think I'm going to use his once per battle rerolling a hit of the 1. Why not? So I'll hit, and then wounding on 2s. Rerolling 1s. So, all right, so we're going to have 2, 4, 6, 8. -3. So 8 invulns, sir.
8 invulnerables. How much damage are these?
Good question.
Taking it while you roll it. While you look it up.
Go.
4 ups. I passed more than average 5.
Flat 2 each.
So I take 3, so it's 6 wounds. Still alive with 5.
Not the worst, not the worst. It's tough when you have the invulns like that. So they've swung. Let's go ahead and go over here, and these guys will swing. So I need 3s.
And then strength 4 embraces, so 4s.
4s. 2 only.
2.
They're only 1 damage, so I'm not going to do too much.
Kills a guy that's wounded. Come on, just make 1 save. That's all I'm asking for. Not a lot.
All right, and then if we jump over here to the bikes, we're going to have 4 attacks each, so we're going to have 20 attacks total.
You get mortal wounded in the face.
So I need 4s.
4s to hit it.
Keep rolling inside this building. Miss.
A lot of beautiful misses. And toughness
like no 3s?
7, so
crazy.
still 5.
1, 2. Not bad. So 5.
5 invulnerables. These are 2 damage sticks. 4 ups. I pass 4 with 4 6s.
Wow!
So he takes 2.
Wow!
So that makes him go down to 8 wounds.
I don't have any CP to jump away. So I'm just going to hope I can make some 3 ups.
5 attacks. Because you charged me.
Well, yeah, so you get to activate first next. So I suggest you attack with one of these guys because this hasn't swung yet, if it matters. Because you get your first attack.
Got you. Yeah, we'll swing here then.
Okay.
10 attacks onto the vehicle.
Yep.
2s. 9 hits and 5s. Ooh. That's pretty good. 6 wounds.
6.
Spicy. He does have 1 wound on it. Could kill him here.
There's
Don't
no
make
way.
every save
There's
like you
no
did
way.
last time.
I will make all of them but one. How about that?
Down to 4.
Down to 4.
wounds.
All right. So now I get to swing with him.
The tank's hitting on
So
3s.
I'm going to swing into this guy. Maybe
Okay.
we'll get lucky. For
3s.
3s.
Strength 4 to 5. No. We'll go ahead and swing with him.
Okay. Who are you going into?
He can't really swing on him because he's not ranged, so just that guy.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s and strength 4.
No.
Nothing.
You've got the tank, and then you've got the tank.
That's right. So the tank.
The one over here on the Skyweavers.
Yeah. On the Skyweavers, hitting on 6s, but re-rolling everything for Guilliman.
Nice.
3 hits.
What
4
is this?
hits. He's in invulnerable range.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Well, this guy's not. That has to take it.
It's a unit.
Oh, I thought it was per model.
I'm not for no zone anymore.
Am I? Measure that.
6 inches.
Did I mess up?
When he moved in to touch me, he did. Did lots of 6
Oh,
inches.
boy.
So we got 3 saves. So no saves.
4.
So still 4 up armor.
4 up armors. So
It's only 3. Oh shoot.
the one guy does.
Oh, because he's wounded.
Yep.
2 bikes down.
All
The
right.
damage has been done though. Leviathan's.
You got this tank over here.
Yep. He got charged his turn, so he's going to have 5 also. Try to plink away on him.
Okay.
6s. And it wounds. One damage wound.
1. Good. All right, so you got 3, and you're doing rerolls.
Guilliman. And then strength 4. So 3s normally, but 4s. Reroll 1s. Get them. 6 clowns. Bite the dust.
Why?
I mean, I'm just waiting for you to say face.
4s.
2
2 die.
That's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
We'll shoot this land speeder storm. He's right at the bubble. So I got a D6.
Who are you doing it into?
Into those clowns again.
Okay.
4 shots. And then I got the heavy bolter. These are going to be different. So here's a heavy bolter, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s for Guilliman. Strength 5, so 3s normally turns into 4s. Actually, I guess they're all the same. 2 wounds, and then the launcher, 3s and 4s. Strength 4, so 3s normally turns into 4s.
It's 4 total.
2 more, yeah. Got him.
Got him. Okay.
Then we got Guilliman. He has to shoot at the bikes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he doesn't have to. You can shoot the character.
Is he within 3?
Oh, I don't know.
He's,
Good question.
he's totally
He's within 3 of the bikes. You're right.
Yeah, yeah. So shooting at the bikes. -1 because you're bikes.
No wounds. The wounds are are normal though because I'm not buffing the bikes.
So strength 6. No null zone. That hurts. 3s, re-rolling 1s. All right, 5 saves. Feel free to fail a lot of these.
Feeling
Yes,
free to fail
fails
them all.
4. Each one's 2 damage, so 2 bikes die.
2 bikes die.
That's critical.
Okay. 2 bikes die.
Always up to Robo. He's gonna do it all.
Always.
What is it? 2 damage?
His gun.
Oh,
His shooting.
Oh, that's bad.
You know, he's killed 2 bikes with his
Oh,
bolter.
that was
Oh, that means Home Skillet is out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
So I will spend 2 command points here
Okay.
to let them shoot double. So they kind of rapid fire 2. They kind of stationary because my doctrine. So they're gonna have 8 shots.
Are you missing the 5th guy?
You killed them with the explosion
Oh,
of the
yeah.
Leviathan, rub it in. Shooting at the clown.
Okay.
Yeah, can I even kill him here? I don't even know that I can. 3s, Guilliman. Let's cut
Nice.
all hits, and then 4s.
Yep.
Because of the -1 to wound.
Mm-hmm.
And re-rolling 1.
Stupid ones.
5 saves. He's got 5 wounds.
Failed 2 of them.
That's perfect.
1 damage each.
1 damage each.
Okay. Down to 3.
All right. There's no other shooting. These guys have no bolters. We're going to shoot here onto your guy.
Yep.
2 storm bolters and an iron hail stubber. He's in the middle tier, so he's hitting on 4s. And then 3s. Take 4 saves on him.
Takes 1.
Just 1. Need to whittle a little more. And we're going to throw a crack grenade from Tigurius. Hits, strength 6.
Bye-bye. 1.
Reroll 1s for Guilliman. 1 wound.
On
the bikes.
On the bikes.
Saves it. Okay, we're assaulting.
All right.
So let's go straight into assault. These guys are going to come into the bikes. He does have the master crafted hammer, so that won't necessarily matter, but still worth it. 6,
the bikes did enough. I'm okay with them dying.
He's getting 7 inches here. Not touching. Not block Guilliman. I really want to charge him.
It's pretty far.
Well, no. Guilliman would have to get a 9. That's too much.
That is too much.
Tigurius is going to come in.
Too bad you didn't just roll out for Guilliman.
I know. Gosh. I should have just declared him into the...
You can do bikes, you can do both. You can go for it? The bikes are dead, right?
I mean, you could just boss these, but they should die. And him alone by himself is not super threatening.
You
can kill Tigurius is the problem.
Yeah. And this guy can't charge because he fell back, right?
That's correct. Yeah, he would have to make it all the way over there. I'm just going to go for the bikes.
Okay. It's a good thing.
He would have probably made it. I don't know.
Be close.
We'll go here on this objective.
Yep.
Force your hand.
Okay.
Are you going to heroically intervene? You probably will.
Why would I do that? You can swing on me.
That's true.
I would go this way if I did it.
I'll make sure I'm closer to you, so you have to come towards me if you want to. Still have this
I still
objective.
have it. Yep. So you have to
banner.
you have to have it at the end of the fight phase at this point.
All right, we're off to
the
assault.
Victrix over here.
Victrix are assaulting that Warlock.
All right. That's the Farseer.
That's the Farseer. This is the Farseer?
Yeah, that's the Farseer.
No. Well, 3 inches will make it, just barely.
It's okay because you're canceling the objective now, so that's always good.
Yeah.
All right, and that's it for charging.
That's it for charging.
Okay. So yeah, you get to swing with your charges first. I have no CP to interrupt or anything.
So let's just do the guys first.
Why don't you just do Guilliman, see if you just smash them nice and fast and easy. Does it matter?
I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, so I'll let him do it because then they'll get a free move. That's true.
Yeah.
So he's got 7. He blocked Mighty Heroes. So hitting on 2s. Guilliman himself. No. Strength 8, so wounded on 2s. And then lots of 6s are mortal wounds. So these are going to do mortal wounds in addition. So you got 6 saves to take.
6 up. Feel no pains on all those guys.
T3, that kills a bike. That kills 2 bikes.
Well,
Did they get the 6 ups too?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Everything does.
So you're going to get, I did 5, 6, 7 mortal wounds, plus you get 6 saves that are 3 damage each.
Here's the mortals.
6 wounds.
So they're dead. Yep.
Guilliman doing the
Mortals
Emperor's work.
Are nasty.
So let's consolidate our pile in. He's just going to hang out right here.
You're going to take that objective from me.
Actually, he needs to be within 3 of this guy. This vehicle, and then this guy. So you're going to pile in 3 and then consolidate 3. Do the whole hokey
And do you have any interest in consolidating Guilliman towards my guy?
Nah, I don't think I give you the free attack
swings,
since you can just fall back. If you couldn't go anywhere, then I wouldn't care. Let's not let you get a free swing on my friend here.
Okay.
Protect him, Tigurius. That is it. And then we got
charging
here.
Yep, you got the charge over here.
And then you get to swing after that. So 2 guys there, 5 onto the Farseer, hitting on 2s. And wounded on strength 4s.
Not bad.
6 invols. 4s average.
So
3 wounds.
3. They're just 1 each, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Down to 3.
All right. Who do you?
I'm going to swing with these guys first. I
Okay.
think that makes the most sense. So I didn't charge.
So just 4
So just 4 each.
3s and 4s.
Yep, 4s. 2.
2 invols.
Yep.
Make them.
Okay.
I go back next.
Yep.
I will swing on from the tank.
Okay.
He's in the middle tier, so that's D3 attacks. 2 misses.
All right. I don't have anything over here to swing with. I guess we'll just go with this guy here. So he's got 5 base attacks plus 2 more for the battle round. Doesn't get the one for charging. He's looking for 2s. He's looking for 2s, rerolling 1s. Good.
All right,
3,
7.
6, 7. Yep.
7
7
4s. Oh, I fail 5 of them.
Flat 2.
So he's dead. This is the roll I want right here. To explode.
And you can't CP it at all, so
No, it doesn't go.
good.
No. I would have re-rolled it if I could. Ah.
Okay. So then you can swing. You've got the Victrix, and then I've got my Farseer.
Yep. So the Victrix there. He's got 4 base.
Yep.
2s and 3s. Just 2.
2.
I flubbed them both.
Oh, baby.
Yes.
Oh, my
he
god.
takes some clowns down.
He died. And
Consolidates. Closest. Yeah.
Farseer, 2s,
And
and
2s.
2s. 2, no IP.
2 ups.
Good to go. All right.
Emphatic. To
does
take
it.
some spells next turn.
That does it for that. We'll be back into 3. All right, so at the top of 3 here, I got 10 points for the primary. Nothing else really going on. These guys came out of the transport. I had a Death Jester just sitting in there for 2 turns doing nothing. So he's coming out here. This squad here is going to raise the banner on this objective. They basically went here. He ran and advanced from over here to get protected. He did smite. He perilled. Took 1 mortal wound only. Then he did the damage on the land speeder that was here and killed it. I've moved this guy his full distance, so he's only going to get 1 shot. He's not going to get 2. And then the other one I moved over here, so now he has to kind of decide to like come into this corner if he wants to deal with that, rather than potentially giving up both of them at one time. This guy came over here to hopefully deal with this Victrix guard. I've got a bunch of shooting that can go into them as well. Then on the back side here, we've got the warp spiders that basically ran across the table 26 inches.
He rolled low.
I rolled low and then I CP'd it to roll super high.
he
So
made it on
really
the
cool.
objective.
And they're raising the banner there. And then over here, Farseer did basically the max damage he can do. He did Executioner and Smite. He did 2 damage on the Smite, and he did 6 damage on the Executioner. Killed both Victrix cards that are there. So basically, I got them off that objective. I successfully did my power here for my secondary. So I'm going to get 8 points now on that secondary so far going into the next turn. So now as we go into the shooting phase, there's really nothing there. Let's start over here on this side of the table. We're going to put this guy here. I think we're going to... He's -1 to hit. I don't have any CP. So hitting on 4s with this with no rerolls is kind of iffy. So I think what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to shoot into these guys, and I'm going to do the D6 shots profile because it's -3. So I'm going to do D6 shots with them. 6 shots total. Could have been a little bit better. I got to go grab some more dice. Sorry for the camera moving. So we're going to do 6 shots. Looking for 3s because I don't take a penalty anymore for moving, which is great. Makes these super viable. Usually I wouldn't be a fan of Fire Prisms because of the points, but they're doing really well right now. So strength 6. So 4 -3.
4 6-ups. Not a 1.
It's a 5 in there. So kills 2 guys.
Are they?
They're 1 damage each only.
Yeah, 2 guys.
So 2 guys will die with that. Then let's take this one that has a single shot only, and we'll go into the same guys. We're going to do the D6 profile. So 4 more shots into them. We're looking for 3s, 3 hits, and only 1 wound. Not going to be enough. He fails it. Takes a wound. So I've got this one back here that has 2 shots. I basically can try to go into them.
If it can see, right?
Yeah, it probably can't see that, so I'm just going to go into the tank because these are obscuring. It can't see that. Yeah. So he's going to go into the tank, so we'll do the D3 shots. We're going to get 6 shots. That's really good for that. And then we're going to be looking for 4s because you're -1, and it doesn't matter any. Oh, it matters for 1. Look at that, man! Not having rerolls on that, and doesn't wound. So there's kind of what happens when you don't have link fire. You can see that it is not as effective. So you definitely want to save your CP to have link fire because it's really detrimental when you don't have it. I killed 3 guys versus before I was killing a dreadnought each turn. So that was kind of unfortunate. Let's go with the back clown card there into him, and then we'll do that one. We can just do them all at the same time because there's nothing else they can shoot at. So 12 shots. Looking for 3s over there. No sorts of rerolls at all. And then we're looking for 3s to wound. So you're going to have 3 storms and 3 normal.
Takes a wound and 3 normals, 2 ups. Passes those.
So it takes only 1. I'll shoot the pistol from the Troupe Master. It will hit and it will wound you.
2 up there. Oh, he's down to 1 wound.
Okay. I guess the Death Jester can't see anybody else, so the Death Jester will shoot at him. So we're looking for 2s here. And then we're looking for... So he can't shoot Overwatch at me, and he's -2 to his move. Woo! Then we're looking for 3s. So 1 mortal wound.
And he's only got 1.
And that'll just get him. So Death Jester did something. Yay. So that's everything that's going to happen over there. That's everything. I have no charges or anything like that, so it will be on to you, sir.
So things are looking bleak for the Ultramarines. Running really thin on models. I think I have 5 models at this point. But I do have a couple plays here to try to eke out some points. It's not all doom and gloom, but it'll definitely have my work cut out for me. These guys, we've measured it. They're going to try to make that charge. It's an 8-inch charge with Guilliman within 12. That's a 7-inch on the dice. Tigurius really wanted to cast some psychic powers, but he really needed to raise the banner. So he did that, so he forfeited his other actions. This thing moved up. It's still fresh. It wants to try to thin down some of these troops so that those characters are more exposed. And at least Robo with the unenviable position of having to charge away from all of the action. Because killing vehicles is my primary. And there is an objective.
And he gets
back
to try to take the banner off of this to deny me a point for next turn as
so
well.
I need to kind of limit his primaries yet again, and then also get some points.
I mean, you'll limit my primary by 5, and you'll limit my secondary by 2 with those 2 plays. So super good. So where do you want to start shooting?
All right, so we're going to shoot here onto the guys. You still have your friend alive, so it's -1 to wound. I'm within 12 inches of Guilliman, so I'm re-rolling.
And they do have their 6 up feel no pain bubble as well. Or you denied that. You denied that.
Yeah. Actually, you failed to get it off that time. So here's the shots from the tank.
Okay.
2 Stormbolters and an Iron Hail Stubber. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. And strength 4, looking for 3s, but -1 to wound, so 4s.
The -1 to wound is actually really cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's really
3?
making a pain for me.
4s, baby. 2 die.
2, that's just enough to make them be a pain. Have to shoot him again.
Okay.
Guilliman's going to shoot his gun. Soften up that tank.
Going downtown.
Actually, we'll shoot at that one.
Shoot at this one?
There's no point in shooting at this tank.
Can you reach it?
24 inches. At -1 to hit. Yeah.
Yep.
Because of the forest. 3 shots.
Oh yeah, -1 to hit. That's pretty cool. So that's the woods terrain rule, forest.
3s, Guilliman. And strength 6, 5s, nothing.
No.
Guilliman get that. 1 hit because of your
Minus.
forced.
Nothing.
All right, so we need a 7 here.
Oh.
Actually, I need to do that roll first because if I flub that.
Then you're gonna be out of your reroll range.
Oh, you're right.
Or your +1 range.
I need the +1. You're right. Let's do this first. A 7 on the dice. Average. 9.
Okay.
So
Here,
go
just
10.
roll for him real quick.
Yeah. And then Guilliman, we didn't measure.
He needs a.
Looks like he needs an 8. So
Yep.
he needs a 7 with his +1. Average. Oh no, he's gonna have to command point it. No, Guilliman failed the charge. Let down in the critical moments. Oh no.
Take one of those CP out. Get out of here with that CP.
Oh, I don't even get it back because that guy's dead. I think I'm rolling him back because that guy died.
I can still gain CP. Nope. This warlord trade is letting me down real bad.
Dang it. All right, over here.
Are you trying to charge this guy?
No, I can't.
Okay, so you can't do that. So over on those warp spiders, what do you...
I'm going to spend the CP.
Uh-oh, what is that going to do?
Let me reroll all my hits.
Reroll all your hits. Okay.
So I got a sergeant with a super 4 damage thunderhammer, and I got a Joe with a regular hits. It is the assault phase because I changed it to assault phase. Thunderhammer, hitting on 4s, rerolling everything. Wounded on 2s. These are -4.
Damage is
4. You're not going to kill the XR? Why not?
Why would I kill the Exarch?
I
It
know.
doesn't make sense.
There's no way to get rid of the XR. I should have just hit his first. His attacks, 3s, rerolling everything. And 3s, 1 -1.
Good. So the Exarch stays alive. He'll swing back at you, I guess.
Take this away.
Both hit. 1 wound.
Makes a save.
Okay. Morale on them on a 6. Good. Okay, that it?
That is it. 2 guys here that don't care about morale.
No, leadership 8,
Yeah.
so they don't care.
That's it.
All right, we'll go into the next turn.
Guilliman.
All right, top of 4. I just kind of moved these guys up here. Everything's kind of come to the middle to kind of prevent him from going on to that objective. And then these guys went over here to take this banner away from him, and we're going to try to kill Tigurius. The Fire Prisms didn't move at all. We're going to try to link fire into Guilliman. Warp Spider jumped out here just to stay alive, and then you've got him sitting over here casting power still. So his power went off. So that'll be my 3rd time. I need 1 more to get the full 15 for that. I did Smite. You blocked it with him. Executioner only did 1 mortal wound here. And then I did Smite here. You blocked it. I didn't want to cast another power because he might die, and I'm going to try to shoot him instead. So starting off with shooting, let's go ahead and shoot his grenade launcher into that. So it hits. And what's your leadership on him?
It is, and he put the last one here. He's leadership 10.
So it doesn't matter. This gun does nothing. We'll do 3 pistols into him. So I'm going to need 4s, 5. 4s. And then 1.
1. Of course.
Takes 1.
He's down to 1 wound.
And then shooting over here, the only thing this can see is that. So we'll just put all 6 shots into the tank there. So looking for I advanced. So I need 4s on this. And then 1. No IP.
3 up.
Takes 1.
Down to 6.
The Death Jester is going to go ahead and shoot into Guilliman. Think that that's the better target here. So we're going to get 3 shots. 2 are going to hit. And then toughness on him is 6, so I need 4s. So we're going to have 2 saves, no AP.
Good.
So he's just -2 to movement and can't shoot Overwatch, which maybe it'll affect. Nothing else can shoot over here. Those guys are good, so I'm going to spend my 1 CP that I have. I'm going to link fire. So last thing in the shooting phase, so I'm going to do the D3 shots into... So hang on a second. He's tough 6, and his save is...
3 up, 2 up. 2 up armor, 3 up invulnerable.
So I should be doing I'm going to do the D6 shots on this. So I'm going to do 6 D6 shots into him.
12, 18.
22, 23, 25. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 12. I'm going to hand you this.
So many dice. These are all strength 6.
Yeah, these are strength 6. So I'm going to be looking for 3s, rerolling everything. And I'm going to be looking for 4s, rerolling everything. And these are only 1 damage, but I figured that I probably have a better chance with more dice on his saves. So I miss 1 out of all those. And then I'm looking for 4s instead of 3s. I don't think it matters. I don't think it's going to matter too much with the rerolls. And I'm going for number of shots here, like I said. 4s, 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 4s. That's a good roll. 1, 2 more. And let's see how many of these return. Not the worst. So you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
Wounds here.
Okay.
3 ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And then I got the 4 baby guns from the one that's close. So you have Ultramarines.
Who was that?
Okay. 3 hits. 2 5s. 1 at -3, so 1 in bone.
Stays alive.
So he
with
stays
one
alive
wound.
with 1 wound.
Oh, brother.
That's okay.
That's what he gets for failing that 7-inch charge. Guilliman.
And then charging over here, we're going to do the Harlequins into here. They couldn't raise a banner here or anything because they had advanced. So they'll charge into there. They'll make it, and then the other guy will go into there as well. He'll make it as well. So we'll just go into here with them. And then we're going to swing away. So let's start off with these guys into him.
All right, -1 to hit. I need it to save me.
So I've got 5 attacks each. 4 base, 1 for the charge on them. 15 attacks. Looking for 3s. 4s, right? Because -1. And then looking for 4s.
5 armor.
Okay. So he will...
Oh, no. Did I spend my command? Oh, I spent my command point. Oh, dice. I was going to fight when he died. I saved it for that, and then I forgot. Tigurius. Oh.
Yeah, that's fine. That tank can do whatever it wants. I'm not too worried about it. I don't want to pile into it. So that's that. So that is the end of my turn. We'll go to you. All right, so going into this, it is going to be 62 to 18. Thomas got 5 points on his primary. He's got these guys back here. You moved his tank over here. He's going to try to kill these guys, so then he could maybe take that objective from me. And he's got Guilliman going to try to go pick him up some points here and take my banner away there.
Yeah, unfortunately, Robo failing that charge really cost me a lot of points on the primary.
Yep.
And then him coming over here and killing Tigurius. I don't think that was we didn't know that was going to happen, but I have to do some things. I think it may be far gone to get back into this, but I'm going to try to score some points.
Yeah, let's see how many points we end up with.
So let's shoot here. If I can kill at least one of these guys, then Robo
True.
will try to kill that guy. So that's my plan. I've raised the banner on these guys back here just to try to get a point.
Yep.
And we'll keep that going. So shooting here, I am still at 6 wounds in the top tier. So
Tanks are hard to kill.
And then I'm rerolling once. And then 4s because you're -1 to wound still.
Correct.
That pesky Shadowseer. There we
That's a
go.
lot.
That is a lot. 7 saves, sir.
There's no way. No way, baby. They got
1,
him.
2, 3, 4. Got them all.
All right, so they will die there.
And then that leaves Guilliman to try to get his quarry, the Shadowseer. 2s. And then strength 6 needing 2s normally. But 3s, re-rolling 1s.
3.
All right, 3 saves. They're all 2 damage. 1 fail. Got him.
Got him. He's dead.
Let me grab that objective. All part of my plan.
Yeah, so you've got that objective, which helps for the primary. It really doesn't matter because I only need 10 points to max out my primary now, and I have 3 objectives really safe. So I should max my primary out. What he's trying to do is get himself solid points for the next turn for his primary.
Yeah, so now
And take my
I'm
banners
charging
away.
onto his tank. He does not have any command points, so no
Nope,
Overwatch.
no Overwatch.
My 1 wound is safe. Charging in.
I think you got it.
Snake
Oh!
eyes with the plus.
Oh!
Still
Meow,
enough.
meow, meow, meow.
Still
It's got
enough.
We're going to cook this tank
Can
now.
I get within 3? I can, so I don't have to worry about not getting the objective.
Yep.
Once I kill that tank.
All
Alright, don't explode on me.
Ooh, that'd be good, huh?
7 on the charge. Now 2s. Guilliman himself. And strength 8, looking for 3s. These are -5. Rerolling 1s. Those are going to be more wounds in addition. So we got, that's going to be 15 wounds right there.
15? Yeah. There we go, baby! There we go, baby!
I sit there
Yeah,
talking.
baby!
Don't explode. Does he get back up? Because he dies from that. No rerolls available.
None.
Yes, he's alive. Give me a big roll. 2 wounds.
So here's my question: when does he come back up?
At the end of the phase.
At the end of the phase. So he comes up now, and he will take this.
Yeah.
So he
Still alive. Takes away the point.
So he basically grabs that in the morale phase because it won't be in
But he
the.
doesn't get to consolidate, which I needed an extra boost to come back a little bit.
And how many wounds does he have?
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay. Interesting thing is the way that this building's placed, because it's obscuring, it's going to be a little interesting for me to get shots on you. Because, like, I literally can't get past this to link fire. And so I have to go, like, all the way out here. So we'll see if I'll be able to get any shots on that. All right, so we're wrapping this up in the top of 5. Guilliman did stay alive there. I jumped this guy out here to link fire, and I'm going to put some shots into Guilliman. If I don't kill him, he can get some more points here, but I'm going to just try to go for the kill. These guys are all here because I want to try to take this objective from him and kill him. I smited Execution there. I did 5 wounds. He has 1 wound left there. He's still got the guys in the back. I'm not too worried. My Warlock over here casted the power, which is going to give me the 4th time for my Psychic power, so I'll max that out at 15. I'm in position to get Line Breaker with both of them as well, and my Solitar is just chilling back there. He doesn't really need to do anything. So let's start off with this. We're going to shoot this guy right here into Guilliman first. 3s.
Oh, yeah, 3 2s.
Oh, man, here we go. Here goes the downfall on the last turn, right? So let's go ahead and shoot everything from here into Rowboat.
I need this thing to explode. Oh, no. Not Rowboat.
Yeah, this guy's going into Rowboat. So I need 3s on this one. And then I need 4s. Only 1.
2 up. Oh, 1!
Fails it.
Oh, no.
It's down to 1 wound. I guess, yeah, it doesn't matter. Farseer is going to shoot his baby guns into there. Going for 2s. And then 5s.
6s.
2 minus 3.
It only has 1 wound left. It stays
Oh my
alive.
gosh, it sticks it. It sticks it. Okay, we're going to link fire into Guilliman, and then we're going to shoot his bottom guns here. So we'll do the link fire first. I think I'm going to go, so I'm only going to get 1 of his shots because I had to move his full distance. It makes sense for me to do more shots here, so I'm going to do the D6 profiles. 13 shots.
Strong.
That's pretty good. If I could have rolled anything but a 1 right there, it would have been even better. So I need 3s. He's not minus at all, right?
He is not.
So 3s, rerolling everything. That'll be all but 1. And then I need 4s, rerolling everything. That's a lot of not 4s. This is going to be hard to convert this because that was not a very good roll. But that was a very good conversion. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. You're not making this many.
Guilliman!
You're no Shining Spears, Exarch.
Oh no, he doesn't make it without even a command.
So he just dies. The bottom guns.
Guilliman. Need to rethink the strategy.
You're going to have one invuln and one normal into the tank.
Invul dies. Take them
Does he
all
blow up?
with you. No, it doesn't. Oh,
Second
the
time
tank.
doesn't blow up.
No.
And that will do it for my turn. On to Thomas's 5 to wrap this up. All right, so these guys are coming out. They're going to try to pick up a couple points here.
That's right. No quit in the Ultramarines. They still got objectives. Kill some vehicles. They're going to try to pepper this thing with 4 wounds, and then they're going to try to make the 10-inch charge.
Let's do it.
Let's do this. So here's the bolters. -1 to hit.
Oh, no.
And then the 10-inch charge. I got command points. Oh, a 10!
He makes it. He's going to go smash me with a hammer.
He's like, I got a 4 damage hammer. All I got to do is get 1 hit in. It's happening. It's happening. Okay, it's happening.
All right. I mean, I have 4 pinbombs.
It's happening. All right, let's do the damage with the hammer. I'm
Yep.
going to spend my command point. I got 1 left.
To
reroll
reroll
all
hits.
my hits.
So you need 4s, rerolling everything.
4s. He's very angry. All
Nice.
hits. Strength 8. I'm going to
2.
command point one of these wounds.
Do it.
The last command point. 3
3.
wounds.
4 ups.
No!
Beast mode, baby! Beast
No!
mode!
Why would you take it from me?
1 up.
Oh my gosh. The little guy, he hits 5s. He does 1 -1. Another invulnerable.
Swinging back at you real quick. 2. Nothing.
No wounds.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, good game, sir.
Good game. All right, we're going to add up the final score just to see what it is, and we'll be right back. All right, so let's go over kind of what was happening. We'll just kind of show the end of the battle state as we chat about this really quick. So overall, I was a little iffy about the raise the banner. It ended up working out pretty well because I was able to maintain board control pretty good. I'm typically, if you score 2 points for every turn, you'll score 10. I ended up getting 13 on it. So I ended up doing a little above average, and I was able to, by doing that, just deny Thomas every time. He ended up only basically having 2 points throughout the game and then 1 for the final. So clearly that's not a guarantee, right? It's not a cop-out secondary. That's what we kind of wanted to test is raise the banner a cop-out secondary that you can say there's nothing else I can really take. I can go to this because it's a guaranteed 10 points. Well, we just showed it is not a guaranteed 10 points all the time. So you have to be very cautious about what secondaries you pick because it can just come back and bite you in the butt, And then while we stand, we fight. I killed all 3 of his things, so I denied him another 15 points on secondaries there, which honestly with my list, I was not confident I was going to be able to do that at all. And if I had gone second, it probably would have been different because my bikes could have been in trouble. I probably would have had to spend my CP and redeploy. And I would have been down to Fire Prism. So I would have done a lot less. I was able to take, his killy stuff at distances and outdistance him a lot throughout the game. So it was very much an advantage, even with obscuring terrain and stuff like that, for me going first. And then obviously bring it down. He just wasn't able to get to my vehicles then because his las cannons were gone. If he went first and his las cannons were up, he would have picked a Fire Prism. He would have picked another, vehicle, picked another Fire Prism. And when turn 2 or 3 rolled around, I probably wouldn't have had any vehicles left. But because I was able to position stuff and take his big shooting away, it was to my advantage. And then with my secondaries, Linebreaker just became really easy for me. Like me throwing 2 things and just leaving it on his side of the board, I played on his side of the board most of the game. So that was really easy for me to get every single turn except turn 1, just because I couldn't get there fast enough. And then the Veil, casting the powers within 3 inches of the enemy board, depending on what type of army you're playing, that was the easiest secondary to get because I piled enough stuff in this corner of the table over here, right? To say, hey, this guy's just going to sit here, be protected, and he's just going to cast this and get my secondary. It's a 65-point model. After turn 1, I don't need him. Really, I don't need him for protect or jinx really that much at all anyways. So this list was just kind of thrown together today, but that secondary is super strong, and I'm a huge fan of these psychic secondaries. And then the last one I had was Raise the Banner, which was iffy. I don't know that I could have really capped too much else out. If I would have picked in vehicles, right, I would have capped it out. But I did not think I was going to do that, right? We saw the last battle report where I was not able to kill very much stuff. Fire Prisms did very, very well. They rolled very high. They rolled very hot. They did a lot. They are very susceptible, though, to close combat armies. So, like, if you're going to an event or playing a game and anybody has anything that can just punch them, or even las cannons, I always say I'm very, very afraid of las cannons. If his Dreadnought had 4 las cannons, Fire Prism is dead. Hands down, it is dead. And then it's dead the next turn and the next turn and so on and so forth. And yes, you can fire and fade them and you can shoot with them and pop in and out and redeploy, but like, even with this much obscuring terrain, it was really hard for me to hide stuff. Like, I could only hide 2 safely, and then I'm exposing everything else. But really cool thing about the Harlequins was like that minus 6-inch bubble, and then the potential of minus to wound really allows me to deploy those out in the open, because a lot of stuff it can outrange them. Even with a short deployment like 24 inches like this, I'm still able to say, hey, look, you have a 32-inch threat. I can be 26 inches away from you, and I can just start to deny stuff like that. So really cool Harlequin stuff. I played the characters really safe, a lot safer than I usually would have. So I think that they turned out very good. Warp Spiders are like the bomb and the jam, man. If you're playing Eldar, you need to have 1 to 2 squads of Warp Spiders. I would love to have 2 in this list. And probably if I didn't have the Fire Prisms, I would have 2 squads of them. But they are 75 points. But having 2 squads that can just jump around, raise banners, get behind enemy lines, jumping around, moving, 17 to 25 inches all the time to even just take objectives away from your opponent is absolutely crazy. So I think they're really, really strong. And overall, I think this is a really good list. Let's kind of hear what Thomas has to say and his thoughts on his list versus mine. You can hold that now.
Yeah, so we were definitely, trying to make the terrain be representative of what we thought. We had a lot of obscuring terrain, which it mattered in some circumstances. And even though there was a ton, we still had lots of firing angles. It really created some interesting angles and positioning to try to get line of sight. Not a ton of shooting that I could hit early on just because of his range bands, and then he really punished me. I had a couple big misplays. I think turn 1, really misplaying my corner here, not thinking about the clown bikes being able to double move. I totally forgot that they could, with the psychic power Twilight, go again, and that really positioned them to just crush me, and that really hurt. And then the second turn, or on my first turn, I pushed out onto his objectives, which really slowed him down, but not enough to really matter. I think I really should have just castled up on that back objective, because he had to come into my zone to get his secondary with the psychic powers. And if I could delay him a turn or 2 on that, or even kill his psyker, then that would have cost him 15 points. And that was worth more than 1 or 2 turns of his objectives by pushing out. And really what that did is expose them all to his guys. So that was a tough call. Going back and looking at it, it was very interesting. So Robo failing a couple critical charges, a couple saves he made that a turn or 2 were really good. And that, I don't think that gets me the win, but it certainly makes the score a little bit more palatable. I think what we say the final was like 98 to 32.
98 to 38.
38. So I mean, crushing victory. It's interesting to see how the scoring works out.
Yeah.
It really is. Turn 3, if you're not really tight back and forth, like it starts to run away with you. And with only 5 turns, like it's over before you know it. So
now, do you think that for your secondaries, like if you took like Assassinate or something like that, do you think that could have fared you better instead of like Board Control, to then just kind of gear your army to aim for all my characters, because I had, 6 characters to potentially kill?
I think with the clown characters, like you could hide behind all the little vehicles, and my army is not geared to shoot enough to pick up a 4 invulnerable tank consistently.
And then
every
5
turn.
guys, and then the character.
And then the character, right? So I just don't have enough bullets in this particular list. And me coming in and fighting you, that's not a done deal. Like you could just make some 4-ups.
Got a lot of attacks
and then what really hurt me was like you just coming in smiting all my invulnerable save guys. You're like, I smite, I pick up a whole victory squad. Oh, I smite, I pick up half of that unit. Without any kind of denies. on the other side of the board, having to split on this objectives, I think it was the right play just because we had to cover both sides. I couldn't concede that side of the board to you, or you would score all your secondaries. But now my force, which is already really small, is now diluted on both sides. So it's tough, So I think I was really in a hard disadvantage on this mission map.
Overall, we learned a lot. Hopefully you guys did. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do everything. Let us know what your thoughts are. If there's any lists you want us to see, we've got tons of battle reports coming at you. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.